morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at some Pokemon TCG deals that are around, products you should be keeping an eye out for, because some of these you're going to look at and go, oh, that's amazing, I'm going to go buy this right away, yay. And some of these you're going to go, well, I don't know, Wassy, but actually, keep an eye out. They're going to start going down in your area as well. But the one I am seeing everywhere right now is the Charizard EX Super Premium Collection. I saw somebody post this about Sam's Club the other day and was unfortunately not able to go and get a screenshot. I was out and about, didn't see it again. Good news is, that was $50 in Sam's Club and it's $50 in Target. And if you don't want to use Target, well, how about using Amazon? Because on Amazon US, it's up for $50 as well. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This is a product which is one of the big ones. It's an $80 MSRP. So when you're picking it up for $50, that's a pretty significant difference. There is a huge difference in $80 and $50. Well, wonderful news. This one has come down to $50. And the thing is, this is one of those products which is always going to be incredibly tempting if it got a price drop. I'm not saying you can only buy it if it gets a price drop. I'm saying it's a kind of product which is very tempting if it gets a price drop. And that's exactly what we've seen here. Now, it comes with 10 booster packs. I can't guarantee the booster packs. Sometimes they end up having different runs with different packs, etc. You know, we're talking around about Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown era. But again, can't guarantee, things could change. Even buying from like Target and Amazon, you could get different packs in different ones. But it also comes with the Charizard statue. It's quite chunky. It's quite big. It holds a card. It's really nice. I have one of these. Full disclosure, was gifted by Pokemon, but it's a thing I probably was going to end up picking up anyway. I mean, if nothing else, just the figure is incredibly cool, but then you add in everything else, and it's awesome. You also get yourself your free promos. Now, the Charizard is actually an alternate art. It's pretty similar in style to the one from 151. I'm not saying it's some huge, massively different thing, but I am telling you that it is a little bit different to the one from 151. Still a regular EX, still does the same thing, but we have different artwork. And they're both by Planeta. They're both 3D artwork, so, you know, just take this all with a pinch of salt, right? But they are different. It is exclusive. It is a Black Star promo, and that's cool. And you get the statue, you get the free promos, you get 10 packs for $50. And this is actually a really cool product for display. It's in a big chunky box, but it also looks really good on your shelf. So I'm just telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome. I'm a very big fan of this product. For $50, it seems like a little bit of a no-brainer. I know there's a lot of things around right now that are getting hard to find. There are a lot of products, a lot of sets which are just a real pain to get hold of right now. Well, here's a good example of something which isn't. And if you're struggling right now because a lot of what you want to buy you're not able to, this is the kind of thing you can. So there we go. I've also, over the last few days, I've seen a bunch of things popping up in the UK for less than retail. And I am not saying they are all going to be on sale everywhere or anything like that. That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, a trend I've realized recently is that things that go on sale in one area tend to go on sale in another. Not a hard and fast rule, but check out on Amazon right now. They've got Stellar Crown booster bundles just below retail. They're £22.63. So my advice to you, lovely ladies and gentlemen, watching this is keep an eye out for these. Look in your local areas. Search these in your local shops. I'm not guaranteeing, but then again, I just showed you how the Charizard Super Premium Collection is selling out in multiple places, as in selling off, as in being put up for less than retail. That tends to be a bit of a thing. Certain products end up coming down in price everywhere. Look out for this. I'm showing you specifically on Amazon UK, but I'm also telling you, you might find this in other places. And Stellar Crown is a set which has been slept on a little bit. Now, to be fair, I did show you the other day about Stellar Crown and how even though the boxes are selling out basically everywhere, and they are incidentally, like I showed you the other day, that when it comes to Stellar Crown, basically, you know, on the UK Pokemon Center, which was better than the US, sleeve boosters were the only things that weren't sold out. Or individual, it's not even sleeve, just individual boosters. For what it's worth, buying this booster bundle is actually cheaper than buying 6 of the individual packs on the Pokemon Center. But over in the US, Stellar Crown as a whole was just sold out. The set as a whole, trying to find it anywhere, becoming a little bit of a pain. But we got good cards in there, like the Squirtle and Bulbasaur illustration rares, like the Terrapago special illustration rare, but even all 3 of those like $55, $60 cards. The big hit cards, for some reason, are not keeping their value in Stellar Crown, despite the set being sold out. Read into that what you will. We did a whole video about this the other day. But I'm telling you, this is a cool set that it is getting harder and harder to find packs of. And the fact that we're finding these packs over right now in the UK on Amazon below retail, that is kind of a big deal, honestly. And I would keep an eye open elsewhere. Another one which I'm seeing selling off in a bunch of places like Amazon, the Ogerpon EX Premium Collection. You'll notice all of these, or a lot of these at least, they're all the same kind of era. These are all kind of Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown-ish kind of products. I find that very relevant. But this is something which, it seems like a product, kind of like the Charizard Super Premium Collection, feels like something which was always kind of destined to end up going on sale. Kind of product which not everyone gets super excited about, but then it ends up being cheap. And I've seen this on sale in a couple of places recently. This is one that I want you all to keep an eye out for if you're interested in this kind of stuff, because this is a kind of thing which I do think you're going to see it on sale more and more, and then it's going to be gone forever. If you're in the UK, you can literally go to Amazon right now and pick it up. Elsewhere, keep an eye open. I have seen this popping up. And this is actually a very cool product. You get yourself a full art Teal Mask Ogerpon EX, and stylistically it is very similar to the one from Twilight Masquerade, but it's not the same card, it is a different card. That's very, very important. And you get yourself a little frame to keep it in, and you get yourself sleeves, and you get yourself foil versions of Teal Mask Ogerpon and Ogre's Mask. Oh yeah, and you get yourself 6 booster packs as well. Based purely on booster packs, no, this is not that cheap a product, even with the reduction. But this is one of those where, if you build in the fact that you get the exclusive full art promo, and it is exclusive to this product, and the frame, the sleeves, the other foil cards, etc., this ends up looking like a much better proposition. And just recently I was telling you about the Masks of Ogerpon Premium Collection, and I was telling you how that was very disappointing and compared it to this product, putting this one out as a much better product. Well, yeah, this is a much better product, and it's going on sale here. And I'm just saying, this is something that if I didn't already have this, I would be keeping an eye out for it. Put it that way. And the last one I want to mention here, it's not the biggest one out there, okay? It is not the most exciting one out there. But I'm starting to see the Cyclizar EX box popping up in a few places, like Zavi over in the UK right now. $20, a little bit cheaper than normal. It's not a huge product, but it does have an exclusive Cyclizar that can only be found here. And it does have a Jumbo, which again can only be found here. And a foil version of Rotom, which I think the foil is exclusive, although the card is obviously not. And you get yourself 4 packs for like $20. And this is end of Sword and Shield, beginning of Scarlet and Violet. You notice there's a couple packs of your Scarlet and Violet base there, but I believe we've got some older ones behind there, some old late era Sword and Shield packs as well. This strikes me as a kind of product, and I could be wrong, this is purely prediction, let's be perfectly clear, but this strikes me as a kind of product which could end up being quite sought after in the future, because nobody really cared about it when it came out. This is the kind of product, this was an early Sword and Shield product. This is the kind of thing that should be sold out and gone, and it's not. So I'm just saying, if you're in the UK, get it on Xavier right now. Otherwise, it is very much available, and I think you're going to find it in other places as well. Right, there we go. That's what you need to know. Now it's over to you guys. If you found any other products that you're seeing around, any other bargains, tell me what you found in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Nick Gleason, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout-out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.